Ayo guys, your favorite Kage, Enigma Kage, bringing you yet another Jump Force related video. We are 5 days away from the month of May. The first wave of paid DLC is approaching and new players are wondering what the heck should I do to catch up to the current players. Well, after 400 plus hours of playing this game, in this video I'll give you 6 more essential tips to jumpstart your skills on Ranked. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Enigma Kage. I make Jump Force related videos and I have a whole tips and tricks playlist to give you the edge over some of these spammers. The 1.07 update has exposed all the bad players and has slowed down the spam a bunch. This guide is to keep your head in the game and quickly get you to that sweet B rank as quick as possible. Starting at number 6, do not be afraid to make the first move. If you think about it, Jump Force is a lot like dating. You may try and play coy at the start, but doing so will only leave you with a broken heart, back, hand, leg. NANI? Alright, it's only a little bit like dating. The point still stands. Make the first move isn't a bad thing. While you can win your way back into a fight even if you don't make the first move, some players will keep relentlessly smacking you to the ground if you're not careful. This will often lead to a loss of about 40% of your health before you even manage to hit your opponent once. So what are you waiting for? Get that first hit in. I like to test the waters by taking a second to see if my opponent moves backwards before the fight timer starts. If so, then I'm probably dealing with someone that isn't really good skill wise, but more than likely have a looping combo waiting for the unexpected novice. Number 5. Learn the timing of high speed counters and dodges. Disrupting combos and your opponent moves are at a massive premium in Jump Force. Your movement gauge lets you escape easily once, but after that, you only got the speed of your own reflex to rely on. Pressing guard just before you're hit, or rush attack just after you're taking damage allows you to change the tide and go on the offense. I have an entire guide on effectively dodging. After watching that guide, you will become a beast at it. Trust me. Don't be afraid to actually backstep as well. You'd be surprised how many combos you can get off and how many punishments you can give your opponent by just simply blocking and holding back right before they attack you. Try it. Number 4. Team composition. In my older guide, I had you using your assist character as the key clutch player. Although that's still true, 1.07 patch has increased the assist character timing, so the security blanket for most people are gone. This time I want you to focus on effectively switching your character to increase both the pressure and the beat on your opponent. If 90% of the match you remain as real Saiba, your opponent will adapt to your combos, your movement, etc. So tossing in a few switches every now and again will effectively increase your chances of expanding your combos. You can even use an ability and then switch while the ability is going off to surprise your opponent. Try it. Tip number 3. Using your awakened ability tactically. Another of the quirks of Jump Force combat system is that the power in both your abilities and awakening meters carry over between rounds. This means it's not always the best idea to use your awakening abilities as soon as you can, but rather save them until the start of the next round. That way you can lead off with a powerful attack but still have enough time to build up energy again as the round progresses, possibly enough for even a second awakening. Effectively using your awakening ultimate is the same way. You can use it defensively or even offensively. Number 2. Chasing. This one separates the boys from the men in Jump Force. Yes, you have the ability to escape when your mobility meter is full or even a quarter filled, but you really shouldn't use that recklessly at all. Learning how to chase your opponent changes the game completely. To initiate escape chase, you hit the LB or L1 depending on what console you're playing on, right as you see that cherry blossom effect of the opponent's escape. It's like a chakra dash in the Storm series. It punishes your opponent for even thinking they had a chance to get away. At first it seems like it's the most difficult thing to do, but you will improve and you will see a load of difference in your matches, guys. And finally at number 1, getting comfortable with your picks. There's most definitely nothing wrong with picking new characters on the fly, but the chance of you winning does decrease. It isn't rocket science, but experience that gives me confidence in saying that, hey, practice makes perfect. For example, some characters are simply slower than others. Depending on who you are and your playstyle, you may not want to play as someone who's fast, or you may even want to play with someone who can pack a punch. How are you supposed to know who that is and how to do that if you haven't practiced with them. When Kaiba, All Might, and
What is that?
drops, please don't be the guy that runs to rank getting punched on trying to be the first Kaiba on rank. Practice makes perfect. You should always slot your second character as the character you're going to assist with the most, and the third character as your second most comfortable character, because when you are switching during the rounds, your opponent will get confused on how to defeat the character in front of them because you're effective with all of them. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe today, guys. More Jump Force video is surely on the way, and I can't wait till May DLC drop. As always, this is Enigma, and I'm signing off. Peace.